Hello everybody and welcome to map 2, which is Manor House. Entropy taking the first map against Fate. You're going to see them starting on the Axis side. This map has had a complete overhaul. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to play it. Myself and Dean have not, I don't think. Dean has. So this is going to be pretty interesting to cast. A lot of new stuff as the push comes down mid-barrels, and it's going to be VRX. Oh, he's not actually picked up the kill yet. And it is FK somehow taking on VRX with a pistol and a sniper. Close range against an SMG. That's pretty incredible. The push now coming in towards the B site as Auto Director proceeds to show us absolutely no action. Cheeky looking to shut down this push on B. B has been completely opened up now, allowing sniping to happen before. Of course, it was very close range. Didn't allow for a lot of long range battles to occur. If you had a sniper rifle, you're kind of screwed. And Cheeky with that jumping shot. What a kill that was. Niso following it up. Now it's only going to be Fate. FK left alone on a 1 versus 2. He's got to deny this bomb plan, the bomb defusal I should say, as he pushes around through the new doorway. What a shot by FK, taking down Niso. Cheeky now alone. He has to find this defuse. He's gonna have to find a kill if he wants to get that. FK potentially thinking this is a fake. I don't think he noticed the hit go down, and what a defuse by Cheeky as he convinces FK that he wasn't actually there. 20 HP left on FK. It's gonna be the knife from Cheeky to take out that sniper card. A little bit risky to go for that sniper at the end. Now only one sniper left. Well, one in the hand of FK and one in the economy. Dean did disconnect there. That's why I was kind of taking over. He's back in now. I see him. I heard the O from the knife. We're moving into round number 2. You are going to have to excuse us a little bit if we don't know the entirety of this map inside out. It has only been updated 2 days ago. And I haven't even played since the update. And I've been kicked out. Alright, sick. You've been kicked for idling. So we'll be back shortly.
Well, I could radio cast.
Go for it.
Well, right now, well, I can't radio cast. I don't know the call outs, but anyway, at the moment, VRX, he's going to be looking to try and get aggressive up to the trenches. Rather, open kill going to be going in favor of Cheeky on that sniper. Right now, we can see they will be making their way over towards A. That is indeed. The kill's not really gone in their favor so far. Not really having any success at all. 4-on-2 in favor of Team Entropy as it's actually now only FK once again that's going to be left alive to try and clutch this one out, and he only gets a single kill before falling.
And we're back in. Missed the entirety of that round. Alright.
I tried the radio cast.
You did an okay job. That's going to be a 2-0 lead to the Axis. Cheeky still on 5-0. Very impressive for him.
He started off, and I've only casted 3 games of Battalion so far, and he started off with a scoreline similar to that in all of them so far. So, yeah, he seems to be a pretty solid player from what I've seen, especially when he has that sniper available for him to use. So, let's see what he's going to be able to get done in this one. As it looks like once again we will see the allies just kind of pushing up over towards A. Let's see if they're going to be able to find any success this time.
See, this A long push now allows for a split instead of. Previously, there were kind of only 2 angles you could come from. They were very close to each other. Now you've got that new door, and look at these kills coming in across the board. Be completely opened up now for the allies. They can probably get this bomb plant down. They're a little bit afraid of these new angles. I mean, I don't know anybody really that's familiar with the sites at the moment. So many new angles that they can come from, and the Overwatch position being taken by Hell. He's looking for anybody pushing through the barn. Not going to find anybody just yet. And look at this flank from Niso. Went around through the spawn. VRX rather is the one on the flank. Picking up. There's the kill onto Eddie.
Yeah, and a nice shot by Nia. So they finished that one out. So the few is easily going to be coming in, and it will be Entropy to pick themselves up the 3rd round.
I can't even make a comment on whether this is Axis or Allied sided. I would have imagined this is more in favor of the allies towards the A site now. They're much more open angles for them to come from. But at the same time, the Axis on B site have got huge potential to make use of a sniper rifle. They can watch it on the cross, and then they can watch it on the actual site. I mean, that is so open. And we saw the retake coming in with 2 snipers in the first round. It is something that maybe it has balanced the game a little bit. We're going to have to wait a bit longer before we can see exactly what effect this is going to have on gameplay.
Apparently the music was too loud during my radio cast. I'm so disappointed in you, Mitch, but we can see early on it is going to be the trades going in favor of Team Entropy once again, but it doesn't last for long. again with that M1 Garand is going to be able to return it, and actually it's going to be Jazz to step it up there and take down one also to claim the man advantage now, and through the door it's going to be Penn to take himself another. So now it's all down to Major. Looking likely that we may see Fate being able to get their first round onto the board now, unless Major is able to pull off a massive clutch, which we have seen a couple of times already throughout this game, but not going to happen this time. It's not meant to be. Jazz finds himself another kill in that round, and there you go. The Allies are going to be able to get themselves their first round.
That was the Mitch Man production quality there as we went to the wrong waiting screen. My bad. So the music must have been pretty damn loud. Well, I can assure you it was a good radio cast to listen to. That's going to be 3-1 now. Allies going to be happy to get some rounds on the board at least. Entropy winning the last round. You're not going to want to give them too much of a lead here, or the morale is going to start playing into it. We shouldn't see as many opening kills with nades on this map at least, especially as there's been so many changes to it.
Shit, I got kicked by them. I'm coming back, don't worry.
And look at this push from Jazz. Jumping on top of the barrels, manages to pick up the kill onto Hell. It's going to be only 3 members of Entropy left as the push comes in towards the B side, or at least as far as they know, but there's a flank coming in from Jazz now. He's going to move towards the house. Going to find the kill onto Shiki. As the head is actually spotted there by VRX. I don't think he's noticed. That is, of course, a lot of angles to look at. It's only spotted for a second. And Niso spotting the players towards the B long area. The A long area, I should say. They are picking up 1 kill, looking for a second. He's going to get the spray down onto Eddie. Only 1 more kill to be found there in the long area. Now at 2 versus 2. Not picking up that kill though, as Shiki's left to do it. What a knife by Shiki, bringing it down to a 1 versus 1. Only Ricky left alive. He has to get on that side and get the bomb planted. 35 seconds left. Hasn't got time to rotate to the other side. He has to get this kill onto Shiki. If he does go for the plant here, he is pretty much dead. I don't imagine he'll stick that. No, he doesn't. Shiki, hearing that shot now, knows that it's not a stick. Hopefully not going to overpeak this.
Continues just trying to bait this one out, and Shiki taking the bait, but he hasn't been hit quite yet, so able to continue playing with the time. Once again, the bomb is going to be tapped, and I think he may be just committing to it this time. Needs to finally try and get that down by how low the time is becoming, and Shiki right now not going to be successful. Has the attempt twice on the shot, but he's just not able to connect it. And Ricky instead there is going to be able to find that one. So another round comes in for Fate. They're able to pick themselves up 2 in a row now.
Indeed, but they did lose their last sniper card in that last round. That's going to impact them pretty heavily. Sniper is one of the only rifles you really need on a map like Manor House, at least previously. With these new changes opening up the B side and opening up A a little bit as well, allowing you to take long range fights from long. Of course, the wood being taken away from A long, allowing you to see straight into the site, straight into spawn, is going to be very important. A new angle there, found by VRX. He peeks up towards the mid trenches. Not going to find anything though as the push is coming in towards the A site, where Major is in a great position. He hears at least 2 of them and will probably cause a rotate. I'd be surprised if he doesn't pick up at least 1 kill here with this shotgun.
Yeah, looking likely as he gets himself 3. Great work from Major. The hat-trick comes in, and it's going to be Jazz eventually to find 1, but he's left all alone, as he will be found in the end by Hell as he jumps up above to try and get the info. So good work for Team Entropy to get themselves another round finally, break that streak of 2. And now let's see what way the cards are going to be looking for both sides. You can see no Pathfinders remaining after this round, or no Pathfinders at all actually for the Axis side. They have a lot of snipers left. They haven't really been using those so far, it seems. But over on the face side, it's a bit of a flip reverse. They have no snipers themselves. They have plenty of Pathfinders to work with.
This map was, of course, picked by Fate as well, so I kind of question if they have something hidden on the Axis side that they want to take advantage of. Haven't been doing anything too special on the Allied side just yet. And as they did pick this map after such a massive overhaul, you'd imagine there has to be some good theory behind that. Kills, the trades coming in. Fate going to find himself in now all of a sudden it's a 1 versus 3. Players going down all over the shop. Eddie does have the bomb though, so he could get the plant towards the A site.
Yeah, let's see if he's going to be able to get this one done. Looking difficult indeed, as he's at least in a pretty solid position currently. He's going to be able to just walk over towards A. No real players to try and stop him other than Major, who's, I believe, pushed up over towards middle, but he's not really going to be able to get there in time. So the plant should come down. Eddie has the opportunity then to try and reposition into a solid spot to try and actually play off of the bomb, but you can see now they seem to be aware of his position indeed as they heard the bomb being tapped.
gets taken out by Major with that shotgun. And here's the problem, you see. It was the right play from Eddie to stick that, or to fake that bomb plant. I mean, you've absolutely no reason to assume that there's only going to be one. There's going to be no players on the site. But as soon as he sticks that and nobody peeks him, he's in big trouble, because that whole team rotation is coming around. Major does take the fight 1 against 1 with that shotgun. That could have ended very badly for him if a longer angle had been being held, but it does go his way. And even if that didn't go his way, you're still going to look at Eddie having to get the bomb plant down with 2 players waiting to peek out and take him out. Very difficult situation to win. Major being spotted out in his same old angle. Eventually taken down and spammed through that smoke by Payne. It will be a push onto the A site, which is majorly smoked off at the moment. As getting flanked from behind. Very good trades coming in from both teams. Interacting each other well. Niso actually getting the nade towards site. Deny the bomb plant, not picking up anything with the nade, but he's going to grab 3 kills on the site with that STG. What a play by Niso.
Yeah, just really nice accuracy. They're able to trace the player perfectly as he falls down from that jump. So nice round coming in once again by Team Entropy. Have themselves that 6-2 lead now. So other than those 2 rounds that we've seen coming in, I believe on the 4th and 5th round, it's been back once again in favor of the Entropy side. And let's see what's finally going to happen now. Of course, still no snipers remaining either for the Fate team. They're just going to be rocking those rifles. Of course, we actually see some carbines brought out in order to get utility. Also, can't quite tell what the final player is using due to the UI bug, but okay, that nade is really effective. Oh my god!
Oh no! What a way to lose a round. Ricky just wondering what the hell happened. That was a Blitzkrieg right there.
Yeah, just so much damage was done. And there we go, the round does come in once again for Team Entropy. So yeah, those nades, so much damage was done. I'm not sure who threw the first one, but it not only killed 1 player, but it also brought 2 down to about 10 HP, and then Hell's nade just finished those off. So before they were even really able to get any contact, they were already down by 3 players.
I believe it was Niso with that first nade, and a beautiful nade indeed. I think it's very similar to the one you would have thrown prior to the update. From looking at it, I think it was the exact same nade. Just obviously you're not looking towards the arch. And VR throwing the nade. Actually, it could have been him in the last round. I think that's the same nade that I saw come in. And Payne going to peek VR as he's in a great position to get that kill. Payne, too many angles to check, jumping around that corner. He gets punished for it. With the push coming in on A, where it's only going to be Major alone. Yet again, but he's in another great position. Let's Eddie look at him. And like Medusa takes him down. The second kill onto FK. As everybody else sweeping up the kill each except Niso. That's going to be another round for the Axis. 8-2. Already winning the half pretty significantly. Looking to get that 10-2 again. And Fate going to be having flashbacks to the previous map already. Also completely out of sniper cards, worth mentioning.
Yeah, they've been out of those for quite a while, I believe. But let's see what's going to happen now. I guess kind of Fate on the offense, they haven't really been looking too great yet. But as you mentioned, this map has been changed recently. So perhaps they're not really feeling too comfortable yet. If they can just grind out a few rounds, perhaps the same thing will be happening for Entropy. We can see once again VRX with this SDG looking to try and open it up. But a couple players actually face them. Doesn't matter, Nieso does get that initial kill. But Jazz is going to be successful in returning it to bring it back into a 4-on-4. At least for the moment, there's still a lot of damage being traded back and forth. Shiki especially being brought down low, but eventually wins out that fight up against Eddie. So looking really good now for Team Entropy as they once again get themselves into a solid position, and it looks to get even better with VRX being able to win out yet another fight. Let's see now what's going to happen. Ricky was able to bring 1 back at least, but still VRX in a solid position. Jumping up on top of the crates will get taken down, actually. So now a bit of an opening has been given. Fate looks like they want to try and work over towards B, but still not the option. Perhaps they are over towards these trenches. I'm not quite sure of the exact call out, but looks like they do want to creep towards B eventually. It's going to be 1 player at least on the bomb site. A flank going to be coming in, though. It's going to be a quick kill being found by Major as he gets himself a second. Major has really been stepping it up throughout this series so far. He's only on 9 kills right now, but they've all been just such high impact.
Absolutely. I think throughout every map, he's not been top of the scoreboard for kills, but every time we've seen him get a kill, it's been followed by at least 1 or 2, and that's been a round-changing kill. I mean, on that push onto the A site, that they had control of the site, they had the smokes down. That was the end of the round, and all of a sudden Major 3 kills with the shotgun. Just been playing incredibly. And like I said before, I gotta hope Fate have some kind of hidden gem, as this is the last round now of the half. 9-2. Entropy going to be looking to pick up their 10th round and bring it just like the previous map. They only have to find 3. Look at that angle being held by Niso, actually. He's barely even visible.
Yeah, he has now fell back off of that one. Going to try and push forward. Spots out a player over in the back lines there, as he is also going to be caught off guard by Eddie, who was open those trees, just waiting. And oh, Shiki gets himself a quick kill. So
an insane no scope.
Was it? I actually didn't see that one. It only swapped over to him after the kill. So yeah, nice find by Shiki. But still, they are working with a man disadvantage. Let's see what they're going to be able to get done. He's kind of in a bit of a tough situation here, playing up close with the sniper if they do come in his direction. But as we can see, at least they will be looking instead to try and just slow this one down. They have a bit of time to work with. It looks like they may try and favor over towards B, where currently Major is going to be awaiting. Let's see what he's going to be able to get done from this position. There we go, Major. He's able to step up there and find himself at least 1 kill as he hears the bomb attempting to go down for Fate. But as he loses his teammate now with his position being known, this is where it gets even more difficult. And just as he peeks out, FK is going to be able to find that kill. So good work. A 3rd round is going to come in the end for Fate. Do you think they'll be okay with that? Will they be happy enough with that scoreline?
It is a new map, so we don't quite know what the spread should be. But I think 9-3, you're never going to be happy with that if you're the 3. Especially on the allied side of the map they picked after losing the first map. But in the previous game, we did see 10-2 as the scoreline. It started to close off towards the end. Fate really starting to pick up some rounds on their axis. So, really got to hope that... I mean, they did pick this map, like I said, over Coastal, which would generally be a favourite to go for any team. But they got to have something hidden here. And Jazz picking up the first kill onto Shiki in mid. Not necessarily a new nade, but it is used efficiently, and that could be the 4th round for Fate picking up the opening frag. Major not going to allow that to be quite so easy.
Yeah, good work by Major to actually be able to trade that one out. So 4-on-4 now. Yeah, so is he going to be able to spot out that player up there just lying down behind the sandbags with the scope? But it's VRX instead to actually get some contact in towards the barn, where he's going to be able to take down 1. So a good position now, actually, for Team Entropy, especially considering they started this one off down by a player due to that nade. Been able to actually pull it back now. FK in an awkward position as well. He's just going to have multiple players peeking him any moment, and you can see he's going to get overwhelmed and dropped. So the defense is just kind of falling apart in this round right now. Entropy, if someone brought this back in their favor heavily, as Ricky's now going to be the last man standing. And you can see right now, he's just playing over towards the spawn position. I think he has actually also gotten spotted out, so that makes it a little bit more difficult now. Even he gets a bit of damage at least, but right now he's just going to be getting pushed down. I don't really know if this is needed from the allies. They're giving him a small opportunity to perhaps try and pull this round back. They get the bomb planted now, and luckily enough, he's not able to connect that shot there on towards Major, who eventually kills himself anyway. But
for the 2nd time in the series, actually.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Isn't he the one that naded himself previously? So Major, we said he has impactful kills. Perhaps that was an impactful kill as well on himself. Maybe it was all planned out. Who knows?
Yeah, got a Pathfinder as well. So that is a card lost by Entropy. But 10-3, only 3 rounds to find. This is going to be very difficult. And VRX is AFK. He's now back. Oh, good nade coming over towards the middle area, but nobody there to receive it. They haven't got a sniper watching it this time. Sniper instead has been moved towards the A-long area, where he can do a good bit of damage now. Not going to find anybody just yet. Battles coming in all over the place.
Yeah, and they're yet to be able to really bring anything back yet on the Fate side. But as I say that, they do manage to pick themselves up 2 quick kills. They lose 1 more player in the process, and seems like most of the kills are now going to be going in their favor. As we see, it's only Shiki now that remains. He's going to be left all alone. I believe his position is known. Let's see, FK with the sniper are going to be able to spot him out. They know he's in towards that position now. They have him pinned down. There's not really much that can be done. As he tries to escape, rather, he will get taken down. So good work there by Fate. Get themselves another round onto the board. Up towards, I believe, 5 now, is it? Yeah, oh no, 4 rather. Only up towards 4. So it's still a long road ahead to try and get the comeback, but they're able to get themselves a round early on at least.
Absolutely. This is a essentially the exact same scoreline we saw in the last game. Fate gonna hope this time it goes a little bit more in their favor. They were kind of shut down by Major a few times in the previous map, and hoping to not allow that to happen this time. And indeed, if they can manage to play a little bit more team-wise, pushing together, taking the sides together, not giving 1 versus 1s, you could see them come out on top here. Only a few more rounds to find, and as Payne picks up the second kill of the round onto Entropy, and eventually gets pushed down. Now going to be a 3 versus 4. Favoring Payne.
Yeah, make that a 2 versus 4. Another player falls as also it's going to be Hell that gets taken down. So that was actually the last man standing in a 1-on-4. He has now just been spotted up by Jazz, and that's an easy kill indeed. So nice work, as it is going to be now a 5th round finally for Fate. So they have half the scoreline now of their opponents, and let's see if this is maybe just a really one-sided map since the update.
Indeed, that is a possibility. As we said, we don't quite know what the situation is regarding who is favoured in this. It seems like B has been opened a little bit more towards the Axis side, and A a little bit more towards the Allied side. And I don't even want to talk about what they did in middle.
An interesting note is Major is actually going to be the one that goes for the marksman card instead of Shiki, which is interesting considering Shiki has been really good when we did see actually him getting that weapon into his hands.
Indeed, I mean, he's been pretty consistent across not just this tournament, but other tournaments as well in the Blitzkrieg series. So, very interesting decision to not give that sniper card and instead give a default to Shiki. Maybe he was AFK. I don't think he was, though. He just about missed the buy time, I suppose.
Yeah, let's see now. 2-on-4 once again, as it's not really looking too good for Entropy. See VRX and Major now going to be the last 2 players standing, and they're looking to try and clutch this one out. They have just under a minute now to work with. They were able to bring back 1 kill at least to bring it into a 2-on-3 as well. So let's see now what they're going to be able to find. But Jazz from above has the drop indeed with that SDG, and is going to be able to claim another kill for Fate to work with. As VRX now going to be the last man standing, left in 1-on-3, gets the first kill. Will now have access over towards this B bomb site if he wants. Or rather, he's on the defense, isn't he? So no, he's on the attack, yeah, so he would have had access to the B bomb site. He had the bomb as well. He just decided to continue fighting, and unluckily for him, he guessed incorrectly. I guess he thought there may have been still a player over on the site itself, so.
I think it was probably a good play, though. Even if the site is open, they are going to assume he's pushing towards there the majority of the time. He was maybe hoping to see somebody pushing fast to try and deny him the plant, or indeed even lining the nade up outside of B to deny him the plant that way. So if he had waited another second or two, as I'm not actually sure who took him out with that sniper. I think it was FK. As FK had to look towards the barrels area to move towards the retake, he might have found himself a kill. Just unlucky timing, I think.
Yeah, but look at this round. It's gone completely the other way, rather. The attacker are going to be able to get themselves 3 opening kills within the first couple of seconds of the round, and now it's only Ricky and FK that remain to try and pull this one back, and let's see what they're going to be able to get done. It will be Major to find himself a kill, so doesn't really seem like anything is going to be done for the defense in this round, as all 5 players are going to remain alive for Entropy as they get themselves up to 11.
Indeed, a clean sweep, only 2 rounds left to find, and now is as good a time as any to pick up those last 2. Stopping the momentum of Fate. We're going to be feeling a little bit tilted after that. Being picked off 1 by 1, not getting any kills, leaves you in a pretty helpless situation. You feel so, well, helpless. It can be a real dish to the morale. A good nade coming up middle where there is a sniper watching it. This could be the opening kill, but it lands a little bit short.
Yeah, and actually
Look
it's
at
going
this
to be
push
an
from
aggressive push by Jazz. Yeah, he just pushes straight forward and is actually able to catch 1 player off guard. And luckily it does get traded, and it's actually going to be Major to get himself one as well. So now it's looking really good for the Ally side as Entropy have a man advantage. Doesn't last for long though, actually, as it's going to be Payne then with the SDG to return it. Major creeping up, may get caught off guard by this long range angle. The Thompson, of course, not really the best at range, and it's not really going to work out for him that time to get the kill, but he's luckily enough allowed to fall back off for the moment. And in this 3-on-3 now, let's see where the Team Entropy side decide to take this one eventually. It looks to be B that they try and end it on, but it's not really gone in their favor as they try to enter the bomb site, as now it's only Hell that remains. And you see he is going to get taken down. So good work once again by Fate as they get themselves up to 7. So they're looking a little bit better. They were able to recover from that previous round.
Indeed, only a 4-round gap now, and Fate going to be feeling a lot better on their map pick. That was pretty impressive there. And indeed, maybe a little bit lucky That kill didn't come in from Major with the SMG on middle. That kind of forced them a little bit towards going towards B, where there were 2 players on the side, the assumption being there was only 1. That's not going to work out too well for them. Now pushing towards the A site. This push has been used pretty efficiently on Fate's side, but as FK is there with the sniper watching that angle, it's not going to end too well for Entropy, losing the man advantage straight away. And Chaz, look at that play. Behind 2, picking up 2 frags straight away.
Yeah, and there's another. He's able to get himself 3 in this round, and they also have the bomb drop, so not looking good for VRX right now, rather in this 1-on-4. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything done. Will he be able to at least drop maybe a couple of these cards? If he could drop FK with a sniper, and if it wasn't recoverable, then perhaps that would be a decent find, but doesn't really seem likely as he takes a lot of damage off of Pain.
The jump shot from Eddie on Barn as well. It'll be a beautiful kill to see come in, but it will be Pain with the headshot, taking VRX out and claiming the 8th round for Fate as it really starts to close up now. 3 rounds in it. Only going to be 5 rounds needed for Fate to claim the map and bring it to map number 3, which would of course be Entropy's decision. Regards what map that would be. They have picked themselves sniper card from the last round. On the Axis side, they managed to carry that over, so they are still going to have access to 1 more sniper after this round if they do indeed lose it. Not too much of an opportunity to shut them out economy-wise. The rest of the cards, of course, are infinite if you haven't been tuned in earlier or played since the update. The only cards that you need, that you have finite cards of, are of course the Sniper and the Pathfinder.
It's spent by Major though, as it is going to be the opening kill once again and going in favor of Team Entropy, but it doesn't really last for long. We see that trade instantly coming in, but I was going to say Pain in a good position, but he does still end up getting taken down. But once again, the Sniper steps it up. FK, luckily enough, he's been really performing well so far over on this defense since he's been able to get that sniper out over these past couple of rounds. So maybe he keeps up that form. Ricky spots out one up in the house there, and he's actually going to be able to get some damage into the corner of the wall, but he's also getting flanked out, but he somehow wins that battle. Ricky from behind, not able to find that kill. That was basically a given, as now it's not looking good for Entropy, as it's only going to be VRX that remains in a 1-on-3. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything done now. Doesn't currently have the bomb in his possession. He's now being spotted out also as he looks to try and clear these positions. Has to try and recover that bomb. You can see currently there's a player stopping him from doing so. That was Ricky. The player was able to drop that originally. And he will be able to close that round out as it's getting a lot closer now. Only 2 rounds into the difference.
Yes, indeed. And I would not have seen this coming at the start of this half. 9-3 was, of course, the score of the half. And now all of a sudden, it's 11-9. Entropy going to be feeling a little bit of pressure. They have got that safety net in that they get to decide the next map if they do lose, but they're going to want to end it here and now. Only 2 rounds left. There's nothing more frustrating than being 2 rounds away from victory. The nade coming in from VRX. It's only going to be a smoke that will close off the middle angle, as FK now not going to be able to pick up any kills on the cross, giving them access towards the B site where they're hoping to get a few kills, but Jazz is in that pushed up position again, and he's just not being punished for it. Picking up a kill as Pain and Jazz move back towards the site. It's now going to be a stack over there with 4 players towards B.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen now as the opening kill, as he was mentioned, it has gone in favor of Fate, but it will be held to bring back 1. The Ace also going to be able to drop Eddie, as right now the defense is getting overwhelmed. It's not looking as amazing as it was originally, but Pain able to return 1 at least, and he's going to be able to step it up to find Hell as well as he jumps in towards the site. Doesn't expect the player to not be on the bomb site itself, and that gives Shiki a bit of a chance to try and get a kill, but he will be once again traded out, meaning it's going to be a 2-on-1 now. Major, a player that so far within this series, in today's Blitzkrieg battle, he has been able to step it up a few times in these clutch situations. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it now as he gets himself the first. Finds that backstab, and now it's only Ricky that remains. The position similar to that of Shiki from before, but he will be able to win it out. There we go. Ricky finds the kill, and now it's only 1 in the difference. It's double digits is going to be reached for Team Fate.
1 round in the difference. I don't think anybody would have predicted that coming into this, and indeed fair play to Fate for being able to stick themselves together and keep going. Said they might have had something in store for this half. Indeed it does appear as though they do. Been playing pretty consistently well. Again, I haven't noticed anything particularly special. They just seem to be incredibly strong on the Axis side, as Entropy were. Like we said before, I think Dean said it, that maybe this map has become very Axis sided since the update. Or at least until a sort of meta is developed for it.
Yeah, I'd say it's more that the players and the adjustments, they haven't really themselves managed to be able to actually play with it too much, managed to maybe get too much practice in. They probably don't know everything perfectly yet. They're still trying to learn it as they're going on, and it's looking like a pretty axis-sided map so far. FK in a nice position. He was boosted up, but he's not able to find that when you see that was actually expected, and he's the one instead that takes some damage. So forced back off of that angle, but still, opening kill goes in favor of Fate. It's going to be Eddie that's able to nail down one. Now FK in the backline's once again going to be able to spot out a player. Has repositioned now, and they're aware of this new position that he's also been able to put himself in towards, but it doesn't really matter. VRX takes down Ricky. It's going to be a nice kill by VRX to also take down Jazz, as he finds that actually with the final bullet of the M1 Garand, meaning now he swaps out to the SDG, pushes forward, and we actually see Team Entropy been able to claim control of this bomb site.
Eddie in a 1 versus 3 already picked up 1 kill, gets a second, but he is taken down by VRX, who's found himself at 3k in the round. I gotta say, what a play by him. You said it, with the last bullet of the Grand, manages to get that kill, bringing them to 12 rounds and match point, the game point and tournament point. They do win this, they will take the finals of Blitzkrieg battle number 6, and I believe that's their first ever final. First final win, and I think first time making it to the finals. You correct me if I'm wrong on that, chat.
I would not know myself, so I can't actually give any input, but yeah, right now they're looking pretty good, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did actually see this one managing to be brought back and sent in towards overtime. But as I say that, it's going to be the opening kill going in favor of Entropy. We've seen EASO been able to find one, but instantly it does get traded back. So into a 4-on-4 once again. Let's see what's going to be happening now, as it's going to actually be Ricky to step it up at that car 98 to actually take one for himself.
Now with 3 versus 4s, Entropy are looking for any kind of picks. They need to get something before they push a site. Smoke has gone down on A, going to deny them access to the site. And there's the kill from VRX that's going to bring them into a 3 versus 3. And now an advantage if they do push towards the site together. They've already made noise towards the B area with VRX getting that kill. That could influence a rotation from A, but it hasn't as of yet. We're going to see Fate. He is now moving towards the B site slowly. And he might just find this kill onto VRX. But no, VR picking up another kill. Opening up the route towards the A side, as Ricky is now forced to move towards middle to look for that kill onto VRX to make sure that he's not pushing in behind Eddie, who's pretty isolated on the site now. Has to move somewhere, and unfortunately he moves right into the crosshairs of VRX at 3k. And Ricky, the last alive, he has to win this round. The bomb plant is going down, but he's being watched by Niso, who's picked up the 13th round and the last of the 6th Blitzkrieg battle as Entropy take the title. What a round.